Because I'm on a whole foods plant-based diet, many people ask me, where do you get your calcium? So I actually didn't know that much about calcium, so I did some research and here's what I found. So how much calcium do you actually need? In the United States, it's recommended that we get 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium per day. But actually, the World Health Organization and many other whole foods plant-based advocates, as well as some doctors from other institutions, they have said that you only need 400 to 600 milligrams of calcium per day. Vitamin D is also recommended in order to get the maximum calcium absorption. So it's recommended that you spend 15 to 20 minutes a day in the sunshine. Milk in the United States and many places around the world is touted as being the queen of calcium and strong bones. But is that really true? If it were true, then why is it that the countries with the greatest amount of osteoporosis and bone fractures are the countries with the most amount of milk consumption, dairy milk consumption? For example, on average, China consumes about 1,000 fewer cups of dairy milk than those in the United States. But people in the United States suffer from 6 times more bone fractures than those in China. American Journal of Epidemiology, another study showed that from a group of elderly Australian men and women, those that consumed the highest greater amount of dairy milk suffered from more bone fractures than those that consumed a limited amount of dairy milk. Why is this? It's probably because of animal protein. As humans digest dairy milk, the protein is very acidic, so bones leach out calcium to neutralize the body. And weak bones are not the only reason to avoid dairy milk. One study involving more than 6,000 adults found that those who consumed a lot of animal protein were 74% more likely to have an early death. And those that limited animal protein had a 21% increased chance of avoiding an early death. Cow's milk's main job is to turn a 60-pound calf into a 600-pound cow within 8 months. In order to do this amazing feat, cow's milk increases hormones that stimulate growth. One of these hormones is insulin-like growth factor 1, also known as IGF-1. IGF-1 has been shown to be a powerful promoter of breast, ovarian, prostate, lung, and colon cancer. In the Channing Laboratory in Boston, a study of more than 32,000 nurses showed that those with the highest levels of IGF-1 had a 2.5 times greater risk of developing colorectal cancer. Before this study, another group from the same laboratory found similar findings among 14,000 male physicians. In Harvard's study of health professionals, men who drank 2 or more glasses of milk a day were twice as likely to develop prostate cancer as those who drank less. So now that we've covered all of the bad things that can happen to you from drinking cow's milk, you're probably wondering, so where do I get my calcium? So of course the answer is plants. Here are a list of 5 of the plants that have a high amount of calcium, though many other plants also have calcium, but here are my top 5. Number 1, 1 cup of steamed edamame has 97.6 milligrams of calcium. Number 2, 1 cup of navy beans has 126 milligrams of calcium. Number 3, 1 cup of boiled bok choy has 160 milligrams of calcium. 1 cup of broccoli rabe, or commonly known as rapini, has 200 milligrams of calcium. And number 5, 1 cup of boiled collards has a whopping 266 milligrams of calcium. So there you have it. You can get calcium from all kinds of great plant foods that don't have the side effects of dairy milk. So I hope that helps, and if you find out any other cool foods that have calcium, let me know.